So we're doing this shit again. I wish I could have cart render in the background even while I'm tabbed out. I don't really understand why it doesn't, TBH. Should probably get my Green Hill Zone choke out of the way. So I guess I'll handle that now. Well, real quick. Let me tab away from... da-da-da-da-da. Shouldn't have clicked that. Okay, we're good. Added a hold buttons to quick restart feature. I think I'm on board with it. Ooh, maybe I could use the scoreboard screen. No, perfect start. Maybe I could use the scoreboard screen to show, like, all splits for the entire run. Early. Time to kill myself, restarting for something that I should be able to hit every time. Yeah, there we go. I think that red's probably not very good. I hate how acclimated I am to, like, the usual 2 ticks of delay I get to my own netgame servers. I was thinking about how bad the runs from the other day were. And I'm like, nah, I can't let those splits fucking slide. Too many mistakes. Yeah, there's no way going for that particular red is actually a good idea. We made it out of Green Hill. It's a miracle. Maybe I should do that. Perfect start display. Undershot the angle pretty badly there, but hey. It happens. Her asks, gay pink robot Gonyum? She sure does. It's probably not worth to go that far to the inside unless I can actually hit the fucking rightmost pad. The angle on that is way further than I thought. That's way out there, Jesus. That's so far in, I'm not even certain that it's worth it. I mean, same for that leftmost pad here. Placement of that box is so fucking awkward. Okay, well. I fucking did something differently enough to gain time. I've never seen anyone actually go for those fucking boxes on the left at the start here. I don't think that means nobody's ever done it, just that I've never seen it. Also, cool wrong drift. I'm the best. I'm not sure what a time that I consider myself happy with would be. I haven't exactly tabulated all of the silly mistakes that I made last time, and how much time that was lost per mistake. Plus, I think a run completely without errors is kind of a ridiculous goal anyway. Even though it is the eventual fate of all highly optimized runs. I also decided to use Jack's Eve model today. Not really sure why I did. I like the way this game looks both with and without models. And I feel bad because talented people, well, skilled, I don't like the word talent, bothered to fucking do art of my stupid self-indulgence, but I can't use them both at the same time. I got it. Hey. Sometimes you just feel it. Alright, I'm supposed to be mowing that. Well, honestly, I can mow fucking both of those. But it leaves me wondering where I use the sneaker. The set's right there, so I don't think there's any better place to use it than there. This is technically a new version of the mod, but there are no new features in it besides the hold all 4 buttons to reset shit, which I just threw in real quick. There's some interop changes so that other mods can see stuff like whether you're in a run or not, and the loaded set of run tables. He's still mad about Top Chat. I honestly, the actual crime of Top Chat is that there is no switch on my end for me to switch the default view to live chat. It's fucking insanity. I wonder how hard it is to just do a user script for that. Like, okay, you have kind of a shitty chat filtering mode that is way too aggressive and removes legitimate messages all the time. That's not uncommon. Twitch Automod is the same way. It is useless. But, like... those messages should go to me, or at the very least, whether or not the filter is automatically enforced should be controlled by me. Because I have no idea what YouTube determines to be a fucking constructive versus spam comment. All I know is I see very little spam in my chats ever. And I see an awful lot of chat messages not make it to fucking top chat. Like, a shit ton. Usually curse words get things sniped out of live chat. That would do it. Because as we all know, profanity is evil. Hold on, let me demonetize myself really quickly. Fuck, 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 fuck. Let me speak a little bit more clearly for my NSA agent. Fuck! Fog. YouTube be like, we don't track or collect data from children. Also, don't do the swear. No cussing allowed. That feels like a better spot to use the sneaker for sure. Ah! Bad. Yeah, so not my best with that bump at the end, or with whatever I'm doing for the sneakers, but still gain time over the PB, so hey. Oh no, not like this. Lee Topes, how could you forsake me? He says more like gay stink robot, am I right? I don't think so. I think you might be incorrect. Are you sure about that? Kronos asked, do robots have BO? And I just immediately thought, motor oil. Fuck it. Well, ideally don't. That is, don't fuck it. Does metal smell like things? Great, we've already reached 40 IQ. Frey's fucking playing Cyberpunk in the other room, and I'm honestly not sure which of us is about to be more disappointed. Heap says, but Tyron, think of the V2 backport spin dashers. I would prefer not to, actually. Is the V2 backport spin dash really activated with all 4 buttons? Oh, Eve is 10 minutes behind. Nice. I both appreciate and resent that YouTube makes that possible. No point in trying to go for a fucking drift store there. Not enough time to charge. Bleh. That's probably a gain, actually. Sneakering across both of those. That feels intuitively like it should be a gain. I feel like I argue with myself about Hilltop every single time I run this game. Apparently it is enough of a gain. Can't wait for the fucking hour timer to break on me. Fucking 60 minutes and 1 second into the run. Should be speed capturing here while I have the fucking low gravity. Oof, that sucked. I think it was an okay recovery. Chris says, it's funny, like Twitch letting you comment and stream VODs while live chat goes on. Dude, that was the most insane shit. I have no idea what the fuck that feature is even supposed to be. But it just introduced an entirely new set of things that people had to moderate all of a sudden. It's like, oh great, now not only do I have to deal with my chat while I'm streaming, I have to deal with my chat forever. Because, you know, some streamers have bad communities. Who don't just benevolently shitpost about fucking Fantasy Strike and mechanical keyboards. I got tricked because you actually answered one of my questions. What the fuck? What the fuck? Nah, you're forgiven. I'd be mind-fucked too. That sounds awful. I should play more Fantasy Strike. Streaming Fantasy Strike is awesome because it lets me get to my favorite part of fighting games, which is clowning on myself and everyone I meet for doing stupid shit. I only lost 0.1 on fucking Sonic Speedway, even though I missed the start. That's crazy. Keek says, I think WWE Undefeated was better for that. Shit, do I have to actually go back to playing that game too? Maybe I should. I was having more fun than I think I should have been having. That game has an appeal to me that feels kind of intuitively dangerous. Geek says until Voltov comes out. Alright. Waiting warmly for Voltov CBT. And yes, WWE Undefeated is the game Epic worked on. Did you try Tough Love Arena? Not yet. That's the fucking browser game, right? Been meaning to take a look at that. Browser fighter with rollback. The amount of excuses that the BlazBlue devs have getting smaller and smaller. Oops. That was ugly. Hey, that's a pretty substantial gain. Maybe I'm actually awake today. I did pop a caffeine pill right before I started today. As I experiment more and more with the idea of keeping stable sleep, I realize that caffeine is basically a drug addiction with no downsides. Like, if you don't have caffeine, you're in pain. In every other way, it improves your life without any fucking, like, mitigating factors whatsoever. That's insane. In middle school, I got taught that if I ever looked at a marijuana, my heart would explode. It's like, how am I supposed to adjust to the fact? How could the DARE reps lie to me, you know? Stimulants are good, actually. If I wasn't demonetized before, I'm definitely demonetized now. Pack it up. Ah, no red. Wow. Actually, all gains. If I do a second run today, I think I am going to change the full timer to only add minutes or hours as you actually cross the 60-second or 60-minute mark. Because the extra digits are bothering me. I'm like, nah, I want it to be uniform. And then I look at it for 5 seconds and I'm like, nope, I actually don't want that. Ugh. It's a terrible place to use that. I think this is good though. I spent the wind section at fucking 47 and sped up to 55. I think entering at 55 might be a little bit better. Eve says, Majijwaha. Does marijuana suddenly sound like a Shin Megami Tensei spell to anybody else? Mass lowers accuracy. You know, I'm still getting comments on that fucking Tokyo Mirage Sessions video I did. Where, oh god, 2 laps, huh? That sucks. Where the joke is, hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? Kawashitai. Like the fucking main theme of TMS. I am still getting comments on that video. I have no idea why the YouTube algorithm went for that. Oh, God. Welcome to the school of doing everything wrong. Bleh. Every lap I fucked up. He says, why the fuck does that game exist? See, for what it is, I think, like, Tokyo Mirage Sessions is no different than the usual, like, anime RPG designed for garbage eaters. Like, Blue Reflection style shit. It's not really any worse than any of those. And if it had been advertised as an anime RPG for garbage eaters, it would have been fine. But because it was advertised nebulously as Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem, people understandably expected it to share the most famous aspects of those series at the time, being their insane punishing difficulty and general seriousness. Like, dark, or at the very least, like, somewhat grounded tone. Oh, God. And so when Kawashitai comes out, and everyone's suddenly in the fucking Blue Reflection dimension. Ah, my gains, no. Twillas wins the couch versus an Atelier game. Oh no. Maybe we should do that. Nai is admonishing me for expecting anything resembling quality attached to the Fire Emblem name immediately after the release of Awakening. And I guess that's fair. I don't know, given that there were 12 other fucking games with the same name attached that were known for one particular thing. You would think that at least some superficial attempts to acknowledge that one thing would be present. And I'll readily admit Fire Emblem writing has never been stellar. Like, I think most of the games have bright moments. And that's about as far as I'll go. Sacred Stones, for absolutely no reason, has some of the most, like, metal lines in the franchise history. Eve says, someone described it to me like Fire Emblem has always been about anime tropes. It's just that as trends in anime shift, so does FE. There's something to that. Like, you can look at the manual art or the art books for any of the old, like, SNES Fire Emblem games, and it's like, yeah, no, this is pretty honest about what it is. And even the evolution from, like, generally, like, crunchy, ass-kicking tactical turn-based thing to, like, lighter, like, team-building style approaches. It's like, nobody is complaining about Super Mario Odyssey because it's too hard next to it's too easy next to fucking Super Mario Bros. 1. It's something of a natural shift in the way games are designed and their approach to difficulty. So I think when people get ass mad about that kind of thing, what it actually means is, well, there's not really anything else that was doing this thing. So if you change it so it's a different thing, where do I get the original thing, though? Twill says, time to learn how to stream to YouTube. It is not that hard. The main paradigm shift is that, so YouTube technically offers a fucking fire and forget go live page, like Twitch does. That's not a boost stack. But you do want to probably create an individual event for each stream anyway, so that if your connection drops, you can, basically, the footage will still be automatically saved to the right VOD instead of being split into a new VOD. That's what I do personally. Plus, it does give you the scheduling feature, and your opinions on that may vary. He says, do you like people don't want challenging games anymore? Also, people don't want arcade structure. Dude, my favorite is the fucking shit that surrounds the FPS community, like the Arena FPS community. People don't want 1v1 games anymore. That is the actual line. People unironically parroting, people want team-based games where they can blame other people for their losses. That is the apparent genuine belief in terms of, like, why Arena FPS games haven't fucking made a comeback. And yeah, I guess fighting games to an extent too. But fighting games have always had, like, more market penetration. Like, fighting games will always have a casual audience because of the spectacle of it, I think. There are people who will buy every Soul Calibur in Mortal Kombat in much the same way that people will buy every single fucking Madden. And I named those two franchises for a reason. I wonder if I want to speed capture on the ice back there instead of trying to, like, sneak through this turn at speed. And then do that cute little red. I forgot, I don't like patch re-releases. Oh, yeah. No, around Street Fighter 4, that was the best. Because, like, SF4 and fucking Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom happened in kind of the same gaming culture, like, space. Where it was like, wow, can't believe they're making me buy the same game again. Fish. Ugly. Ugly and very bad. Ah, I didn't get the red. Why? This is the way better place to spin that sneaker anyway. I'm not sure what I was doing on lap 1. I've talked a lot about how I don't like the approach of modern Mortal Kombat with regards to gore. How it's basically shifted entirely out of, like, being, like, lighthearted, funny, ninja punches ninja recolor so hard that 17 skulls fly out, and into, like, hey, let's traumatize the artists by having them keep Live Leak on their second monitor as reference material. Mechanically, I'm interested in MK11, but I have no aesthetic connection to it at all. With that said, I did have a friend in high school. We played so much fucking Mortal Kombat 2 on PS3. Why that particular game, why that particular system, I will never know. But like, hey. Check it, cars on the PSP. Shit, I have to stop quoting fucking memes. Keek says, MKX mechanically seems really funny, because it's up there with KOF 13 and the most Diesel EX moves in history. Oh, that's good, though. No, I love how much meter just lets you abuse people in MKX. Like, fucking Mortal Kombat meter mechanics are just fucked up beyond belief. Also, breakers are the worst ever. They're probably good for what the game is. Like, they're good in the context of Mortal Kombat. But, like, I don't know, there's... Nothing will ever be more amusing to me in, like, watching Mortal Kombat than just like, oh, I got hit with a juggle starter. Let me just immediately fall on my fucking ass like I fucking... I entered a wind tunnel. Let me spend 1 bar to fall on my ass. Also the cowardice of MK11 separating offensive and defensive meter. Like, nah, fuck it. Mega Crash. Worked for TVC. TL note. Did not work for TVC. But hey, at least NRS games have fucking rollback. And now we all hate it here, huh? Ah, there we go. I must have fucking screwed up Sand Valley something terrible last time. Coop says, I have a New Year's resolution to learn a few new fighting games. I'm suddenly reminded of that fucking, that parody article. Like, oh shit, training mode is full of New Year's resolutioners again. Learn X fighting game is super nebulous. That's my only issue with it as a resolution. Is that I feel like if you're gonna set a goal for yourself and really hold yourself to it, it should be something really discreet with like an incredibly clear path to attaining it and knowing when you have attained it. Oops, says local man convinced he'll beat everyone when the next patch hits. The one that hit the hardest for me was Oro Main's like, hey, they added Oro to Street Fighter V. I really can't wait to play him. TL note, this player would play Street Fighter V for a week and then drop the game again. I've realized that aesthetic resonance is so fucking important with the way I interact with games. Like, literally, I've just been playing a shit ton of Minecraft recently because fucking Az did up the most excellent pink gay robot skin for me. And I'm like, yes! Feed me the self-actualization! Inject it directly into my bloodstream. I've actually been considering just streaming a single-player world, honestly. Going full, like, fucking 08 Let's Player. We have a spare PC up here that I think could be repurposed as, like, a Forge server. if I try hard and believe in myself. So I might also see if I can rope people up here into Sky Factory, just so Zara can stop fucking asking about it. Because I swear to God, I installed that mod pack locally to take a look at it. It is some of the worst shit I have ever seen. I swear to God, it makes me so sad. It's just so fucking complicated. Chris says, guy with a podcast voice. Hey, Hitboxers, welcome to episode 1 of Tyroncraft. The guy with a podcast voice involves speaking way too close to the microphone and dead on with no pop filter. That says, playing Minecraft for your VTuber debut stream. Honestly, the only reason I haven't done that shit is because fucking Live 2D is expensive. Even if you go the more reasonable indie route of face rigging 3D, it's still fucking expensive. That's just how it is on this bitch of an earth. Mighty Warrenville says, playing Monolith's next update for your VTuber debut. Shit. I still haven't gotten my hard clear of Relics of the Past. I've managed to choke it every single time. It's insane. Because I have to get the full extended clear with, like, the fucking last floor boss and everything. When's the Live 2D fund? Do you guys know how fucking expensive it is to actually get, like, one of those done from scratch clean? Like, it's ridiculous. And justifiably so, because it requires a fucking particular intersection of incredibly specialized technical ability and incredibly specialized graphical ability. It's lunatic shit. It's maddening. Like, hundreds of dollars is bare bones low end. It's madness. That's not gonna be a thing for a hot minute. Eve says, my mission is now to pump Black Onion full of streamer memes for a fun streaming experience for all hitboxers. Oh god, please don't incrementally ruin your masterpiece. No! Jacket removed. You are no longer unencumbered. Over encumbered. Fuck, it's important to set up your jokes properly. God damn it! I'm so fucking stupid. Remember, if you drop out of college, you'll grow up to be like me. It started with Drip Decker. Oh god! Wait, hold on. Oh god. Alright. I bet you have FL Studio open right now. Trap remix of Unstopping. You're powerful enough to do it. But no, I did not see Drip Decker yet. I'm expecting Black Onion to read my PC username and just tell me it's a serious crime to copy video games. You ever think about how, like, a really unassuming and stupid sequence of events can lead to something like that? Like, every once in a while, I think back up to, like, my first interaction with a given person, and I'm like, why do we know each other? Like with Zar, it's literally because we fucking met in Soku Lobby. I don't remember anything about that time in my life. I just know that now Zar exists in my periphery and complains about Sakuya 6A every once in a while as a sign of the fucking trauma. I gotta do enough runs that my fucking every improvement split stops being fucking gold. Like, real talk. Okay, so apparently the idea is for me to clip both of these with a sneaker? I don't think I need to break there. I was afraid to fly off, but I think I'm good with not breaking. I think the noise I just made sounded like a Wii crashing. Like, you feel the sound drivers go out for just a second before the blue screen comes up, that kind of shit. When the homebrew hits just wrong. Okay, no red from there, but nah. Chris says VTuber too expensive, we get AJ a fursuit. Hey, Chris, I didn't like that. I don't think that one's very good. Heap says, the Welcome to Fightcade vid scared me shitless for like twice because of the ending. Dude, I hate how, like, that particular kind of audio crash is now synonymous in my head with a rage quit. Just because of how often you hear it in, like, Fightcade. Especially if you watch Fightcade videos a lot of, like, just fucking people shitposting in old games. I wonder if this red is any good at all, actually. I still haven't really decided. What did I do on Blue Mountain last time? And it says, yeah, I materialized here from the cart community because AJ got hopelessly addicted to a game I had a hand in. It's Chrome's fault initially. I wasn't even in the fucking Discord the first time I streamed this game. I set up a server for the Hitbox Dimension community and was just prepared to go it alone. And then fucking Chrome showed up in my chat, and we talked about some of the design points of the game. And, now I'm responsible for administering the master server, I mod on the Discord, I wrote code that's in use in every single netgame server. It's like, I didn't intend for this to happen, it's just something that occurred to me. Oh yeah, and now Wolf's is kicking my ass at fucking Archaea. Because my hands don't work too good. I don't have the motivation to play as often as I'd like. But not having fucking 12 potential, I need the cool kid star. If Wolf's has the cool kid star, I need the cool kid star. Shay says, you are basically SRB 2K at this point. I don't think that's true, but it's interesting that so many people identify me so strongly in the community. I don't really feel famous, I just feel like a dude. Oh yeah, and Chrome knew me from my Elsword videos, because there are some things that will never leave me. No matter fucking how long I live. There. Donut says, I found you via the Horn Mod trailer. Wow. That's fucked up. I think I got it. I did not. See, the hesitation. If you don't know, then you didn't get it. Alright, Wolf's has given me the Wolf's seal of approval over other kart streamers. That's pretty neat. Will says it was mid-kick storage for me. Mid-kick storage still remains like one of the most inscrutable glitches I've ever seen. Cause like, for those of you who are like not familiar with that, it was a bug that involved like part of a move's animation coming out even when the main move got cancelled. But here's the thing, it was on a clone of the move. Like, there was low kick and middle kick, and these were basically identical clones with just a change in the debuff they inflicted. And only middle kick had this problem, despite the fact that in every other respect the skills were completely identical. It is mind-blowingly confusing. Laz found me through PSO2JP, that's insane. And I guess I do technically have some code in Astra, which is still being used as a patcher on the JP client, I believe. It says, I appeared in HBD because I saw Keeg retweet fucking sun with face palm tree, and it was so ominous I had to see what it meant. Oh, I'm happy with that. Foss talking about reducing switch weight and getting better at Step Mania instantly. Yeah, that's a pretty common experience that I've heard. People getting away from their fucking ultra tactile clicky switches to like something light and linear. And suddenly they just get better at the game. Maybe I should cut across the fucking S-Pend. Don't buy MX Browns. Like, I hate that I've fallen into the mechanical keyboard hell, but if you want a Switch that's basically like an MX Brown but good, get whatever the fuck I have. Get whatever the fuck Foss and Quanix shilled to me. The fucking Kale Box Silent Browns. Kale Boxin. Don't say Boxin, I swear to God. Bully this idiot. Wolf says, I don't know what switches my keyboard has. All I know is it's mechanical and loud as fuck. Then it is probably either MX Blues or the shitty proprietary Razer switches that sound like bombs going off. No. Don't like that. Got it. I'm just gonna go around for those for now. It's so much of a time loss if you hit that shit. That's fucking free play only, that sneaker. I believe splitting this into 2 reds instead of 1 rainbow is better for time, but I'm not certain. Oh yeah, since this isn't hard sneaker, I don't have to fucking feather the brake to make sure I don't fucking die on that ramp. Ooh, that's actually a nice launch angle. Whoops. Fuck it! Close enough. Kern says, Trauma Team voice, you have MX Blues. Roni, write that down. That's bad. Wow. That's an enormous setback. I wanted to see if I could go for a rainbow there, but, like, apparently it's super risky, huh? Yeah, and the evil wizard cursed me again. I don't think I actually got the rainbow there. Nah, unlucky. Probably just a huge time loss. So that rainbow is probably not very good. Not without higher sparks. But to get higher sparks without sacrificing too much speed for the category, you'd have to be a gigantic fucking brick. And if you're brick stats, then that turn is even more fucking fearsome. That's a good place to enter that section, though, hitting the springs on the very right. It's an awkward spot no matter what you do. Maybe if I chain it as 2 blues? Maybe? Did I line up? Nice. Exquisite. That's what I gotta be hitting every time. And the slip tide straight out for the finish, since you don't need to charge a blue on the follow-up turn. Chris says, not keyboard related, but have you seen that MIDI fighters are using Simla buttons now? I actually thought they've been using them for a while. I remember if you like... Okay, let's think of the first guy you know that uses a MIDI fighter, Sean Wasabi. If you go back to like his really old videos, you still see what's pretty obviously like fucking OBS F24 or 30mm on like his old MIDI fighters. Les says, I kind of want to get into mechanical keyboards so I can understand half of what y'all talk about. What is fucking Quanix's super cheap, like, hot swap 75% board? The fucking K1? If you want to fall down the hole, just get one of those and then ask anyone about, like, hey, I like this, but I want it to be a little more X or Y. Geek says, I type and the letters appear on the screen. Can you teach me how to do that? That sounds like a useful skill. Oof. The Keychron K2. Nice catch. That's not a well-researched product endorsement. I haven't used one myself or looked into it beyond, oh, this seems neat. If I wasn't already on the reservations for a GMMK Pro because I have brain damage. I didn't even know that like 75% layouts existed until recently. And they're literally what I've been searching for my entire life, but have somehow managed to not find, so... Can I hit it? Hey, didn't need to reposition. I'm the best. Chris says, keyboards are like sneakers, but for the comp side kids who don't own Yeezys. I mean, like, I can't get into footwear. Specifically because, like, I need ankle support or I'll walk down the street and snap my fucking feet apart. Great. I love video games. I've been living without a numpad for a hot minute. If you get bored with like proper remappable firmware, you can totally fucking just put your numpad on a modifier layer if some annoying program expects you to have numpad bound. Wow, and I missed the pad. This split's gonna suck. But I've done pretty fine for myself. I've been living the TKL life for a while. So that's a rainbow, but I need to fucking exit in the opposite direction, I think. Or I just clip all of it. See, it's like, for me, I want the board to take up, like, not much lateral space, because I prefer my keyboard to be as centered as possible for comfortable typing, but I also want maximum mouse real estate without reaching into the fucking stratosphere. If I could do left side numpad on, like, any consumer boards that actually existed, I probably would. And yeah, if you're spread, then you can get one of the fucking split ergo meme keyboards. It's pretty good. Is Kaze still using a fucking Ergodox? Can I make it? Easy. Was there ever any doubt? Speedrun.com boards say IGT. After community builds came out, and everyone basically decided, okay, yeah, no, playing without fucking interpolation is not possible. But the mods were against, like, any modifications that made such intrusive changes to the game. They eventually decided, alright, even if your game speed is a little fucked up because you're on an interp build, if you submit as fucking IGT, it should be fine. Ebas, what's the difference between gold and PB? I want a cleaner way to display the stats above the timer. But those are basically just like, for this segment, your best on record ever is X, and what you are comparing against currently in your run is Y. A gold split is, you just did the best on this segment that you've ever done. And it is a feature commonly included in speedrunning timer software, so that the audience knows when to spam PogChamp. I didn't like that exit, so I just kind of bailed out. Yeah, PB is specifically in your best run ever. This is the time you got on this segment. Gold is this is the best time you've ever gotten on this segment in any run. That's the short form explanation. Yeah, I might just start doing that. Seaside's like, nah, just fucking go around. And I thought it was a huge loss, but it doesn't feel like one. It might even be a gain, honestly, considering the angle of the ramp. He says, so you need something snappy and understandable. Pretty much. And there's also the issue of the existing speedrunning community having, like, weird nomenclature for stuff. Cal says, I thought the gold was the best anyone got on that segment. I haven't seen it used like that. I know some runners prefer to practice against world record splits rather than their own personal splits. But I've always heard gold as your fastest X ever. Wolf says, I keep getting confused with the speedrun lingo and mistake gold for gold medal. I actually considered using the fucking record attack gold medal patch in place of text there, and then realized it would exacerbate that confusion even worse. Yeah, see, you're running into the fucking issue that I did. My desire to be pithy and my desire to be unambiguously clear fight each other constantly. Which is how I end up bike shedding myself over really minor UI choices. I've noticed that tendency in myself and have just decided to curb it instantly by just doing shit sometimes before I can work out the proper implementation for it. Like, the reason this exists right now is because I ignored the voice in the back of my head saying, but what about lap splits? What about finding the perfect compromise between keeping the UI concise and easy to understand while also providing maximum... And then I squashed the neurotic part of myself with a Mario Paint fly swatter and released the add-on. He says, at some point I will just add a tooltip subtitle for the options menu. If ZR is going to get localized, there's no way I'm enforcing our dumb string width rules on everyone. Yeah. And localization's so crazy, too. Like, the most obvious cases is finding, like, games that have gotten pretty rudimentary fan translation patches from Japanese to English, where, like, they don't have the technical prowess to expand the text boxes or add new ones just yet. I should use the sneaker first, even if it means flipping the duration. Oh, ouch. That sucks. Because, like, in the space of a few characters, in Japanese you can say a whole fuck ton, and in English you can say one word. Which I think is part of why fucking a lot of, like, early RPGs translated for the English-speaking market are fucking inscrutable, because they literally did not have the text space to actually be understandable. It's like, go back and play, like, the Master System or Genesis Phantasy Star games, and then tell me that they were working with all the text space that they needed to be. The restrictions in place there are actually nightmarish. Geek says, yeah, Phantasy Star 1 translation is trying so fucking hard. No kidding, right? I think that's why I think fan translations have remained so interesting to me. Yeah, no gold because I fucking fucked up the box. It's a weird intersection. I've always liked these of, like, fucking, like, technical constraints and creative choices. Somebody will be able to tell me which fucking fan translation I'm thinking of when I say this, because I forget every single time. But there is some, I think, SNES RPG that has a fan-translated line that goes something along the lines of, but I bet X female character fucks like a tiger. And I will never forget that line, even if I forget the name of the character and the game they're from. Because it was a fucking SNES game, I'm almost certain. So you're playing something that plausibly existed on a Nintendo console, and then out of nowhere, it's that? And you're just like, hello, fan translation group that collaborated on the internet. Tales of Fantasia, thank you. Oh god, that was close. There is an excellent Legends of Localization article on that particular translation that basically does everything short of outright saying translators didn't actually know the language and were on crack making shit up because they thought it was cool. I bet Arch fucks like a tiger. There we go. And Chris linked the article in fucking general. Thank you for the assist. Everybody's slowly adapting to the YouTube link filter technology. Ah! Okay, we're good. Real Battle on Film says, I may or may not have started to download FF14 for the trial. Hey, neat. Hitbox Dimension Crew play is on Cactuar for the most part. It's a fun game. I've been away from Eorzea for a bit, but we're raiding on, well, tomorrow, hopefully. I'm pretty excited to get back to it. You have so little time to adjust to that cycle. Maybe I should just break. It says, how long until you start doing deep dungeon solo runs? No comment. Spacey says, one of these days I want to unknowingly play a fan translation so bad that it completely changes the game's story, but I wouldn't know better. Just something, basically a fanfiction translation. I feel like there's more than a few of those lying around. Fucking somebody was telling me about, I believe the mod was called like FF7 Improvement Mod or something. Or at least that was what they fucking explained it to me as. They're like, oh yeah, so it improves a couple text inconsistencies, makes some stuff line up better with the lore in the later games and remake. Fucking a couple combat balance fixes that I'm like, okay, yeah, this all sounds pretty neat. And then they slide in at the end, oh yeah, and by the way, you can save Eris. And you're just like, what? That's a different kind of scope. You have now entered into a different kind of game modification. You are qualitatively now doing a different thing than I thought you were. I'll just use it here, fuck it. Chris says, perfect. I can save my favorite Tekken streamer, Eris. Oh god, not again! God damn it! That's a pretty good joke, but it killed me. It amazes me that there are places on the internet where people still get mad about, like, Eris versus Aerith. People actually, apparently unironically, saying things like, remake is shit. It's S, not TH. Get out of my game, weebs. Keek says, there are so many fucked up names in the FF7 translation, honestly. Did you know that the black dude in your party was probably meant to be named Bullet because he has a gun? That's awesome. That's the fucking best ever. I'm Sword. I'm a mercenary. Is the left split faster? Because it's an easier path. I feel like we had this conversation earlier. Here, let me see. Oh yeah, I'll bet that's way faster. I forgot that there's 2 strips of boosters up there. Ooh, that is a nice place to have a red. Chris says, speaking of weebs, I'm not over that one Japanese guy who tweeted, kids these days just don't know real TV. And it was a picture of iCarly. Oh, that's excellent. Hello, my name is Rawhide Kobayashi. Somebody knows. Chris says, yes, there are sub versus dub debates in Japan for King of the Hill. Fandom is the same everywhere. It is fucking insane. Woo! Okay. You dressed with the dub fucks over King Phil. Excuse me. Oh boy. Alright, let's not get fucked up by the same fucking interactable twice in a row here. There. Midgardstormer and FF7's English translation became Midgar Zolam. Hell yeah! Honestly, fucking Final Fantasy was fucked from the beginning when it came to like fucking any kind of consistency between fucking the series in Japan versus the series to an English-speaking world. It's like, oh, so what's the second game? And now we're done. Huh. Turns out you save 10 seconds when you don't run into the same fucking spin-out hazard on both laps. Which says it's actually faster to avoid the ramp and use the floor panels than save the sneaker for a turn. Seems that way, maybe. This track is good because the music describes exactly how it feels to play on it. Like, this conveys perfectly that energy of like, oh, well, I guess things are happening to me. I should probably just try to make the most of it. I'm not mad. Game localization is fucked up. I mean that, it's fucked up. Like, sometimes you get, like, actual support, and then sometimes you get, like, alright, so, here are translators, huh? Cool, here's a spreadsheet with every single piece of text in the game with no context on, like, where it appears. Hope you don't make some really embarrassing errors by assuming that the meaning of the word race is a competition of speed. Or something like that. Why did I do that? Whoa, that's the cleanest. That's so satisfying. Whoa. Yes. Because you know it's death down there. I think I just sneak her out of this just because it's an awkward turn to begin with. But the rest I can chain MTs through no problem. Ah, no red. Why? Why brain don't good? I swear one of the things that's like slowing me down the most in these runs is just the fact that I never record attack means that there's a lot of places where I'm just not used to using a shoe. Ah, that rainbow's so nice though. Your net play trained not to go for the skip near the end, right? Is that still unfixed in vanilla? Like, that's inarguably a major skip regardless, but... Wonder if we could sidestep this entire conversation about what is and isn't a major skip by just using Rev XD. Ball asks, hey, quick question, what mic do you use? I'm curious. This is the AT2020 XLR running through a Focusrite Scarlett 4i4. Actually, I don't think it's the Scarlett line, it might be. I don't fucking remember how their product naming works. Anyway, I'll stand by the mic. As far as interfaces go, it's, the 4i4 is way too pricey unless you actually need this many inputs. And I'm sure there's something better if you just want a microphone to work with. But I will stand by the AT2020. It's basically the starter microphone if you want something that's like part of a setup you can upgrade later instead of being like, hello, I am locked in USB microphone hell. Ugh. I'm still figuring this shit out. Fucking tomorrow. Actually, maybe not tomorrow because we have fucking raid. Oh, and I finished with a sneaker. But fairly soon I want to fucking put up some moving blankets on the walls and get this place a little bit more acoustically treated. Because I've noticed that my recordings suffer from a little bit of annoying echo. Just like weird reverb. Specifically because this is a concrete basement with no carpet or anything. That is a really nice speed capture. I am a big fan of that. Carnhouse asks, that reminds me, what happened to your XM8500 again? Oh, there are still plenty of XM8500s in use all around this fucking house. We have like 2 AT2020s, and then we have a bunch of fucking XM8500s lying around because they're $20, and they're built like fucking tanks. And that's a lot of people's mic setups around here. We use it for the couch mic as well. Even though it's a fucking dynamic that we're running at like... probably like 4 or 5 feet out with no preamp. XD. Just because the fucking pickup pattern is a little nicer with regards to, like, actually having the TV at an audible volume. I should have mashed that way earlier. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I hate that this actually requires so much focus just because so much is going on. Like, this particular course, the route is, like, mind-numbingly simple. But you're so sad if you make a mistake. Oh, I forgot the fucking... Ah! That set's just right there trolling me. For the most part, actually giving a fuck about your microphones for nerds. Like, if all you're using it for is fucking Discord, you can get like a $3 operator mic off a fucking Chinese warehouse. Plug it into your fucking unshielded mic port on the back of your PC. And then as long as you have it an appropriate distance from your face, and you, like, use fucking push to talk, or, like, are very careful with how you set your fucking open mic threshold, nobody's gonna be able to tell the fucking difference. Or, like, no one will dwell on it for long. JSS, what do you use instead of just plugging it in directly? Well, for the most part, you use an actual audio interface. Which is like, this may be slightly better. Slightly too extremely better at getting fucking sound out of your analog input without, like, noise or weirdness. Heap says, the police will never make me use push-to-talk. See, I feel a lot more comfortable when I'm on push-to-talk, personally. I like my pedal. Then again, I am cursed with a thing called, like, awareness and some amount of courtesy for other people. If you're the type of person who actually gives no fucks whether your mic is transmitting random noise, then, like, yeah, I guess I can see how you wouldn't understand the purpose of push-to-talk. But yeah, I will agree that a pedal makes it vastly more comfortable, and I didn't really use it much until I got a pedal. I just got an unbelievably pair of fucking shitty Chinese foot switches. They're unbelievably shitty. So much so that I said it twice. I'm just gonna try and recover from this. Can I still mow this? Oh, you still can. That's awesome. The best thing about these fucking pedals is they're detected as a keyboard and a game controller. So I had to disable the device, the device they used to get picked up as a game controller. Specifically because it was fucking with other games. Like, I'd open cart, and the pedal would have randomly, like, reassigned my fucking, controller order, so it was now trying to read from the pedal. Just absolutely infuriating nonsense. Ah, no, don't use it there. Use it for this fucking thing. Ah! Nightmare! I hate it here. Wolf says, I have a loop pedal to use with my guitar, but I haven't actually touched it yet. Maybe I'll just loop Smoke on the Water and play a random shit on top of it. Ah, so you're the guy I keep fucking finding at Guitar Center. Bastard. I'm amazed that I didn't lose time for that. Hey, close enough. Best full run as a clarification for PB, huh? Might still be a little wordy, but I think it's an improvement. Kinda sad that I missed the speed panel strip there. $54.54 XD. Uh-oh, Foot fell asleep. Here's where the fucking run ends. Oh, see? Wolf says, by the way, I don't know how to play Stairway to Heaven, Wonderwall, or any of the other Hey, I know how to play guitar songs. Just painfully twang out the fucking intro to Freebird. Taunts everything in a 30-meter radius. Increased aggro generation. The intro to Roundabout 2. There we go. That's the fucking shit. Wolf says, Roundabout is actually hard, though. Not if you play it poorly! Chris says, fucking... that dude on Xbox Live with the Enter Sandman voice message. Oh my god, that shit is the best video ever. The only video on the internet better than that is the edit of it. Where it's the fucking Spark Mandrill guitar. Oh my god, it makes me so fucking happy. Ugh. Gonna be 80 years old telling my fucking grandkids about internet memes. Probably not the best place to use that sneaker, huh? Oh god, that entire sequence... bleh. Entire sequence was ugly. Sequence. Gotta be thinking about that one for a bit. Shay says, assuming you'll have children before becoming an immortal robot girl. I like you. You're good people. Implying children.
바보들에겐 지지 않아요.
118.7 beats 118.7. Maybe I need to expand that display to show both digits. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, I should fix the fucking full time format to only show digits that are like significant. Oh god, nice. None of this 00004 shit. Oh god. Ah! It's happening. The ghosts have cursed the run. It was the ghosts, I swear. Only lost 3 seconds. I'm kind of surprised. A lot of speedrun timers will do something where they use darker red for a minus split where you lost time, and lighter red for a minus split where you gained time. So if you made it from like -7 to -6, the -6 would appear in lighter red. And I wanted to do that, and then I realized that I was writing this for SRB2, and I don't actually have any other colors of red. No! Bastard. Fucking evil rat. How about again? Nope. Not today, I guess. I didn't even fucking use the sneaker. I'm just afraid of this course. Whole ass, wholesale fucking afraid. Ooh, that's very good. And I still save time. Alright, here we go. Let's try to be less shit at this weird fucking course. Alright, a little cleaner. Oh, almost. Almost fucking hit it. Aha, I see. Oh, this path doesn't work. I forgot. Wow. Nice checkpoint. Dread Chase asks, are there more Elsword mod characters? Nope. You can free yourself. It's not too late. Ah. What a mess. It looks like you can just barely fucking skip across that super fucking tight inside path. But it's not actually a path. It's just there to fucking ruin your day. I will improve. I don't have nearly enough experience there. Like, you fucking never go to Vanilla Lake, and when you do, you never have sneakers. You either have fucking invints or you're dead. Wolf says, when this track was ported, the kart had physics a lot closer to Mario Kart. Ha. It was back in the fucking V2 at home days. The April Fool's build. Mario says, you can do Vanilla Lake Gold with no sneakers, so you're given a lot of leeway. You're given mercy. Seems legit. Yeah, I guess crew didn't want to make it too much of a reset fest, considering they probably had some awareness of how people get super angry about the track. I mean, there are some fucking giveaway golds in the rest of the fucking roster, too. Is roster the right word for that? Minor gains. It says everyone that recorded times for kart held back. Now, what you should do for the fucking staff ghosts in V2. Here's the idea that we'll save video games, right? So number one, you have everybody play using each other's fucking names and characters. And number two, you do all of the staff ghosts in one night after consuming as much alcohol as possible. And those are the silver times. And then for the gold times, Oni does all of them on cocaine. There we go. Saved V2. Cocainer. Chase asks, did you ever try the Toho Kart game town? Genso Skydrift? Where's another one? Because I looked at Skydrift and I'm looking at the course design like, nah, I don't feel like dealing with this. It does seem pretty cute, though. Maybe I'll pick it up on Switch at some point. The fact that they managed to get through, like, why would anyone need a fucking vehicle when they can all fly, and then still manage to find a contrivance, makes me really happy. Scares me every time. Oh, that's so abrupt. Why? Chris says, why does Sonic need vehicle? Except probably not in that accent. Not particularly well-routed sneakers for any of this. There! It's not a particularly graceful exit, but at least I didn't fucking slam the wall. Bonk. Trying to straighten out and get the most of the out of the acceleration right at the end of those types of deals always makes me twitch a little bit. Fucking Wolf's cracking jokes about memeing characters into Archaea. It just makes me think of all the characters I want to fucking meme into cart with the power of supporting your artists financially. And realizing that almost all of them have one thing in common: no canon voice whatsoever. Meaning the only thing I consider myself competent at, that is like sound choice and assembly, is an absolute nightmare for them. One last question, because I'm dumb. You're probably not, but go ahead. Did you ever try Cosmic Break in the past? That name rings a bell, but maybe only because it sounds really fucking generic. I don't think so. Oh, the leading line is a mid-texture, huh? That's crazy. Cosmic Break is that mecha game that's in the middle of a beta test released by Cyberstep. Yep, definitely haven't fucked with that then. But it's also an old game. I see. There's gotta be a faster way of handling that than fucking break drifting for 2 blues. Look at all of that gold. Look at all of those Eggman's robots. I think if you had to trace back my annoyance with interfaces in video games down to a single formative moment, it would be trying to get past the save file selection on Sonic Heroes PS2. Like, that was the start of it. Tell me about that. Well, you see, there's a convention difference between fucking PlayStation games released for the Japanese market versus PlayStation games released for the dumb American market. That is, the confirm button is almost always circle in Japanese games, or like the Japanese versions of games that are released in multiple places. but almost exclusively in US releases, the confirm button would be X, the one at the bottom. Why this difference occurred, I don't really know. But I do know that Sonic Heroes PS2, if I'm remembering this correctly, respects this difference everywhere but in one place. Specifically in the fucking save file selection, it uses circle for confirm and X for back, even though almost everywhere else in the game, it uses X for confirm and circle for back. So, the save file boss. So 141.36, that's cool. Did it actually change in the rest of the game? I swear it did. I'd have to go back and check, but I swear to God it did. So 141.36, huh? That's pretty cool. I was pinged in the fake YouTubers channel. I'm afraid of this. What happened? Oh, it's a tag yourself meme. $10 from Les, who says, oops, all gold. Nice. Alright, let's look at this. Oh yeah, no, I can't post this. I can't show this on stream because it's fucking cursed and evil. But it's really good. And yeah, the save file screen would take you all the way back to the unskippable logos and title sequence. So you get to hear that sick drum fill about 100,000 times. Alright. So let me just double check because I'm super fucking incredibly paranoid. Yep, it did save. So now I should fix a thing. So let's open up Slade real quick, if y'all don't mind. Let's grab this timer here and just... Yeah, we gotta do this in fucking order, so... If 0 minutes, else if... ticks to hours... else use the current time format. I know the font is probably a little bit too small to read because 1440p monitor XD able now. So just like, bear with me. Yeah, so there's no need for me to pad minutes if it's 0 hours. And similarly, there's no need for me to pad seconds if there are 0 seconds. Let's see. Alright, that looks correct. Okay, I'm gonna make a def change really quickly and be lazy about it. X equals same var plus 59 times tick rate. So we'll start it at 59 seconds. Please remember to remove that. Alright, looks correct. Alright, now let's do 59 times tick rate times 60. plus 59 times tick rate. Could be 58 times tick rate. So it should be 59 minutes 58 seconds added to the time. Just for making sure that I understand how fucking string formatting works. Ha! I don't understand anything. Got him, coach. Why the fuck would that have happened? Aha! I'm very stupid. This is why we test. I remember why I didn't fucking directly check hours, minutes before, and instead just, like, did direct comparisons on time. If time less than 60 times tick rate times 60. Alright, that'll do it. That should work just fine. Neat. Should I do another run? My wrists are feeling alright. Not feeling too bad. Fucking new Iran album. Actually too strong. The strongest ever. This is Maisie Metroplex Extended Mix by Iran, and you would know that if you were looking at the upper right-hand corner. We would... Yeah, I might do a second run and just see if I can improve even further, since I'm still hitting fucking hella golds. And even though I felt like I was performing worse on the second run of yesterday, I did improve pretty substantially, so we'll see. Alright, I will see you guys in just a moment. Fuck it. I check my phone on my way around, and I see Castle Super Beast animated, Florida Man and bait cars. I'm just like, oh no. If I watch that video now, I will not be able to do anything for the rest of my day. So, we're just gonna go. Did I remove the fucking testing code? God damn it. How am I so stupid? How do I have the biggest brain problems? I did! Why am I so stupid? Eh. Alright, should I choose another color for luck? Let's see. The robot also comes in black. Well, only if I try to fucking... There we go. I think this color actually looks fucking bomb on this character. Alright. Splits 1. I'm the best. I'm a normal speed. I'm the worst. Damn it! I hate you. There. Wow. Why did you do that? Just asking yourself, why are you like this? Wolf says, I landed on a random tile in world mode and got World Vanquisher with Hikari 0. I'll see you later. Fucking F. Oh yeah, it is 11 p.m. Shit. That means this run is going to go probably around midnight 30. Please remember to mind your health and sleep schedule. The VOD will always be there, and as a bonus, the VOD will not make fun of you if you ask a very silly question. Les, don't think I fucking failed to notice that the super chat was Glod in reference to Glod splits. That was dumb. Why do I go for that pad? This is gonna be a comical loss, isn't it? I can feel it in my bones. Because I drank the bone-hurting juice. That's probably the way I should handle that section, huh? Good night, Ebe. I hope this category becomes more popular. Feed me the competition directly. My child, I require dopamine. Oh, that sucks. Somehow not a loss. That's strange. That fucking sucks ass. Gotta be more careful with that line for sure. Bah. See, that's fine. That's probably the fastest way through that section. Just because it is a required turn. No, no red. Damn it. I keep forgetting that I'm playing offline. I don't have the fucking 2-tick late MT release that makes jank turbos magically turn into real ones. That is a meaty loss. Fortunately, I have an excuse. I think my wrist is starting to twinge just a little bit. So I'll see if it keeps up after this map. Because I obviously do not want to play through any amount of pain for any reason. Never ends well. Never ever. Could go way sharper on that. Cut on the other side of the tree, basically. Yeah, that's way cleaner. Although dipping in to hit the item set is a little awkward. Cheese always tastes weird. I disagree with that assertion. I'm concerned about the quality of cheese you're eating. Okay, so that's probably a better way to handle the sneakers in that weird fucking double lawnmower bend section. But I am aching just a little bit, so I'm actually probably going to turn this shit off and go rest my hands for a bit. Remember to love yourself. It's very important. Alright, hey, you stop that. I'll fucking catch y'all in Aspirin Land. Good night. Race car takes flight and jumps a fence.